Hi guys! So it's a beautiful spring day here in California, so we decided on a weekend to drive to Napa. Now Napa is just about a 45-minute drive from where we are, and this time of year is great with a lot of mustard flowers, weeds actually blooming everywhere. There's always a good excuse to go to Napa. So I'm taking my grandmother this time with me, which is actually in the shape of this pendant that she gave me. Oh, bless her soul. She was such a lovely lady. I miss her so much. But that's life. C'est la vie. So here we are driving, and it's still, suburban California, you can see. But now we're approaching Napa. You can see it says Sonoma up there. Sonoma, Napa, Calistoga. They're all around the same area, and it's a little bit more rural here, more green. That's the traffic going back. Hopefully we won't get stranded on the way back in heavy traffic. But you can see some mustard, some hints of yellow in the distance, because this time of the year in spring it blooms all over the place. So that's your introduction to Napa. I'm going to go in slow motion here so you can see that sign, and let me see if I can just crop it to fill the screen. And there it is. And welcome to Napa. So this is the Oxbow market. I always make a stop here. So this is just a short day trip, so I could not go to the Oxbow market because there is this lovely spice store, and I wasn't expecting the place to be this busy. I mean, the parking lot is full. So this car's coming out. Hopefully we'll find a spot. People everywhere, and you can see the trees are all bare, bereft of leaves because it's spring, but late winter rather. So in a few days it's going to be green. So this is the entrance to the Oxbow market. There's a little bookstore here, cards, all of that good stuff. My son once bought a book, How Not to Give an F. I don't know why we bought that for him, but anyway, that was that. A little fish market, and here is my spice store. All kinds of spices here, all stacked up. I just love this place, and I was running out and I was waiting to go and refill. Pre-COVID, we could open the jars and just sniff them, and they were fine with that, or you could sniff the lids, I think. But now of course there's no touching, and every kind of spice imaginable is available here. So of course I have a few of my favorites, and I'm going to be buying that. This is my must do, and white truffle sea salt and black truffle salt. I bought both of them. It's always great. You can sprinkle it on eggs, pasta, what have you. I just love the smell of truffles and the flavor. So here's bottled spices as well that you can buy and take as gifts in little packages, but I just buy a little bit. And then I found this Napa set, and it has got all the great spices here, but and I thought $42 with 10% off is not too bad. So this is my little packet, and this is a shot I took at home to show you what all I bought. So white truffle salt, black truffle salt, rotisserie chicken. I use this for my roast chicken, and it's always great. Aleppo chili flakes goes good with eggs or potatoes. Chimichurri I'm trying for the first time. I think it should be good with avocados, maybe on steak. Aglio olio, of course, can do without it. Goes well with salads, salad dressing, pasta. And this time I bought za'atar mix. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but we'll see. I'll come up with something. So that's my stash. So excited. This was a good cheese store, and I want to show you. This is the cheese I ended up buying. This is a shot taken at home. It was okay, not that great. It was a Bufala Brie, but I think we should just leave it. I had it with these crackers. I think we should just leave anything Bufala to the Italians. I don't think in America we figured out how to get that earthy flavor. And that what you see there with that red banner hanging is my favorite coffee shop. Excellent coffee store. I've been to the original one in San Francisco. I think that was a good 10-15 years ago. Now they have that here, and Hog Oil and Oyster Company. We'll come back to that. but this is the olive store. And Napa is not just big on grapes and wines, but also on olives. So we have some really award-winning olive oils that you can find here. So here, 2020 Best of Class Gold Medal, 2020, see, Best of USA olive oil. And here's some olive oil, soap, hand soap, and this and that. And I almost bought this cutting board, but then I realized, because I get tempted every time it's like 20% off olive wood boards. I wanted that so smooth to the touch, and it's got that little groove on the side to catch tomato juice. But then I thought maybe it's more of a serving board and may not work as a cutting board anyway. And this bowl was so smooth. Yeah. Oh, and lots of fruits and vegetables you can buy. And that fire pizza you see over there, that's a good. I came here once with my cousins, and you can see the brick oven over there. And the pizza was good. So yeah, we've tried that. A little cupcake store. I'm glad this place is open here. And back to the Hog Island Oyster Company. So my daughter is in line somewhere because she wants to get 2 oysters. She loves oysters. So these are raw oysters, so I don't think I'm going to be having it. I had it once. I didn't have a good experience. So here she is with the catch of the day, with her 2 oysters, which we'll have to eat in the car because we are rushing to make a lunch reservation at one of our favorite restaurants. And as usual, now we're running late. We call them to say we are late. And you can see a bit of the mustard patch in the middle. Yeah, it's spring. It's springtime in Napa. And we're rushing. And every time we're rushing, of course, we have to invariably wait at the traffic lights. All the lights are coordinated now to slow us down further. But anyhow, we finally made it to our restaurant, and it's as bustling as ever. Everything is outdoors because it's COVID season. So this is our table, and we have some bread, and bread and olive oil. So like I said, olive trees abound in this area, and so the olive oil tastes good as well. So here we are toasting. I don't know, to nothing in particular really. I guess life to we're getting back to life here. I think my daughter got a pearl drop cocktail, but I had my sinuses acting up, so I didn't drink anything. But I did steal a sip when she least suspected it, I think, or I kind of sneaked it in there, as you can see. So the springtime weather, the problem is that, with all the pollen, I don't know what it is, but I get all congested. So this was our appetizer here, Octopus Salad. A lot of greens there, a beet salad, which they're known for, and then there's some beef carpaccio. This was okay. It wasn't that great, but the hit of the day was the star. Our dish was this beet salad. So there's some red beets and yellow beets and some green beans, haricot ware. This was a winner. And we were seated right next to a little vegetable patch. So it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Some really nice, broccoli growing, and I really couldn't identify much else. But I loved our little table, right next to it. So guys, this is the broccoli. I'm going to try and give you a close-up, but unfortunately I caught a bit of the glare, so I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little broccoli over there, just the top. And then there's a vineyard right by it. I just walked up a little bit, right around where we're sitting, and there's a vineyard there. So nice to be amidst all this. So even though we're not going wine tasting today because we have to get back to our son who is by himself at home, and you can see this is right next to a little, and look at the lemons on the other side, the Meyer lemons. I'm sure they use this in their cooking for this restaurant because there's so many out here. And so our main courses arrived. This is the branzino fish with some potatoes and some steak frites. and this was good. We shared it because it was a lot of food, and we're getting dessert as well. And who can resist fries, guys? Who can resist fries? So like a self-respecting family, we just kind of broke down on the fries. And by now it was starting to get a little cold because it was a late lunch for us. It's getting to be around maybe 5 p.m, so almost sunset time. So this nice gentleman here put on the heater for us, and in no time it was warming us all up. Finally, the dessert. So it's a trifle pudding. That's chocolate, vanilla, and some nuts in there. And this was the butterscotch pudding. So yummy, so yummy. And then I, of course, got myself a nice cappuccino. One shot of espresso, but was strong enough for me and so delicious. I'd forgotten how much I like cappuccino. A nice little cup. Makes me feel very European drinking cappuccino. It's starting to get a little bit dark, guys, now. All the lights have come on and people are sauntering in for dinner while we're finishing off our late lunch. And we're done, sadly, to the parking lot, and you can see some olive trees between these cypress trees. So yeah, Napa is a lot about olives as well. We say goodbye to our favorite restaurant, Bistro Don Giovanni. I mean, I'm sure there are many great restaurants out there, but this is fairly easy to get in a week's reservation. So, and the food is fairly reliable. So we like coming back here. So goodbye, Bistro Don Giovanni in Napa Valley, and we'll see you again soon. I love that little sculpture. They are so apt for Napa. It's almost sunset, guys. Got to say bye to the mustard fields, the vineyards, and head back home. The rural landscape. I think those are some cows grazing. And some more vineyards, and hopefully the next time we'll have more time to do some wine tasting. But always nice to get away, just 45 minutes away from where we are. The San Francisco Bay Area is a lovely place to be, actually. So if you enjoyed that, guys, do give a like and comment, and goodbye, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and stay happy, and I will try to do the same. Bye bye.